Your Honor, I'm the lead choir singer for the Isley Brother Baptist Church, and I believe that Pastor Herbert got me pregnant.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so how did you meet?
So we're in the same congregation. He knows who I am. You know, I'm one of the best singers at church. And he had come up to me, letting me know that he liked my voice, that I sound like the artist, the gospel singer, Yolanda. Do you know her?
Yolanda?
Yeah, Yolanda Adams.
Yeah, I've heard of her.
Yeah, so he said I remind him of her, but the better version, and that he could take me to, just everywhere.
So, Pastor Herbert, how did you and Miss Yolanda meet? Is this accurate?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. She sings in the church, and she's a very nice singer. She's very, very well schooled in with her voice and everything. When I first heard her singing, and it really got me mesmerized. I really enjoyed listening to her sing, and she just some of that old school music. I'm an old school kind of guy, so I like that old school music, gospel music. Take me home, gospel music, and she was really into that too as well. So
you felt a connection because of that, right?
Yeah, I felt a connection. And I really wanted to help her out and maybe get her career going a little bit. I know a few people in the business and wanted to help her out and get music started. And I just like being around her, listening to her sing. I could just sit back and listen to her for hours.
Okay, so you said that you wanted to help her out. You know people in the industry, so you have a career in this as well outside of the church?
No, I don't. I just know some people and everything. So I decided, to take her under my wing and help her out, because, a voice like that is, she needs to get it out there and everything. She's encouraging. She's very encouraging with her voice. She can really sing.
Okay, so she can really sing. Mm-hmm. Miss Yolanda, how was the nature of your relationship with Pastor Herbert?
Yes, Your Honor. So we had a really good relationship. He was someone that I could confide in, and we grew really close. And we spent a lot of time together outside of church.
So you said that you would be spending a lot of time with him outside of church. So exactly where?
In his car, Your Honor.
In his car?
Yes. He has a $200,000 Bentley stretch limo. Mm-hmm. And we would just spend time there talking, cruising, going to different restaurants, going out of town, just talking and spending time together.
So was he courting you?
Yes, I believe so.
Pastor Herbert, were you spending time with Miss Yolanda in the car outside of church and going to places like restaurants and talking? Were you doing this?
Well, naturally, I'd take her to, to get something to eat because we were both hungry. But this was all about getting her career started and going from there. I just wanted to I like hearing her sing so much that, I got to help her practice. She's practicing her music and everything.
You know what, Pastor Herbert, let me ask you, are you married?
Yes, I am.
You are married.
Yes.
Would your wife know that you would be spending time with Miss Yolanda in the car outside of church?
Well, I got a studio in my office at home, but...
You have a studio office at home?
Yeah, where I play my music and everything.
So would you both be going back to the studio, or you would just stay in the car?
Well, we need to go over some contracts and stuff like that, and I'd try to encourage her, and the contracts and.
We went to the studio.
Okay, so you went to the studio,
Yes.
Miss Yolanda. Okay, so at the studio, what was going on? Was there contracts being signed as far as getting you a label signing? I need to understand that.
Yes, Your Honor. He made me sign an NDA.
An
to
NDA?
Shut me up.
To shut you up?
Yes.
Pastor Herbert, did you make Miss Yolanda sign an NDA? in
Well-
terms of her career advancing in music?
Well, that's just so there won't be any misunderstandings as far as the contract goes, as far as the, how much percentage she'll be getting and my finder's fee and everything.
Pastor Herbert, that's not what an NDA is. It has nothing to do with the financial portion of what she receives and what you receive in terms of her music career. That's not what an NDA is. So why did you have her sign a non-disclosure agreement between the two of you? What is really going on?
Well, just in case things started going bad and
What does that mean?
the
Bad
music,
how?
the music, just not selling any records or anything like that. Not to say that she can't, because she can sell records, but I'm just I'm looking out for her to keep her end up and stuff, to just keep the music going and going and going. So many records per year. Like if we can go out for 10 years, so it wouldn't be too much to ask for maybe 2 or 3 albums per year of songs.
Okay, so this NDA was because you wanted to specify the type of albums that she needed to put out between the time frame.
Yeah.
Just be
yeah.
honest.
Is that why the NDA was signed, Miss Yolanda?
No, it was not.
What was it for?
Because he didn't want his wife to know that we were seeing each other.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. Do you have proof of this NDA?
Yes, I provided it in the evidence.
Okay, here, let me take a look at it. So it says here that you don't want her, Miss Yolanda, disclosing that you have a private relationship with her
Right.
outside of the marriage.
I don't remember that.
This is what it says right here.
Just be honest, Herbert. Just be
I don't
honest.
remember that. I love my wife. My wife is always good to me.
You
And
don't love your wife. You do not love your wife, Herbert. You do not love
You know
her.
what?
we have a good time. We go out together and have a good time and everything.
So,
and
Pastor Herbert, you don't have issues in your marriage currently right now, do you? Or have you
No.
been having issues since you've been seeing Miss Yolanda at church?
No, I love my wife. I
That's
love
a
my
lie, Your
wife.
Honor.
Miss Yolanda, did Pastor Herbert make any promises to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what were those promises?
He told me that he would leave his wife for me.
He would leave his wife for
Yes,
you.
he did. And
It-
be honest.
Was this in terms of if your career takes off in singing or just in general?
Just in general, when we started seeing each other, when we started taking trips to his car and going out of town, he would always tell me this. And that was honestly the only reason why I opened up to him.
Pastor Herbert, is this true? That what promises did you make to Miss Yolanda?
That I make her a star. I make her big time. I make her blow up, as the kids usually say. I want her to blow up.
Pastor Herbert, did Miss Yolanda make you any promises?
That we be discreet about our relationship.
Okay, so you admit that you have a romantic relationship with Miss Yolanda.
No, I mean a working relationship. I like her as a singer. She can really sing and everything, and I just enjoy hearing her sing. And
But it seems
Yeah.
like you wanted her to sign an NDA, so you wanted this to be all discreet. You didn't want anyone to know that you would be helping Miss Yolanda out with her career, including your wife. Is that what you're saying?
You know, they got a lot of vultures out there that are trying to take over and move in and, take her music and just ball it up and do it whatever they want to with it and everything. And I'm just trying to help her out so that she can, be on the straight and narrow path.
So, Miss Yolanda, what are you prepared to do if Pastor Herbert is the father of your child?
I'm not prepared to do anything because he is the father. And I'm going to tell his wife after this.
Pastor Herbert, what are you prepared to do if you are the father of Miss Yolanda's child?
Well, I want to say move to another country, but
What? You're going to move to another country if you are the father of this child.
I don't know. I don't. I just don't think I'm the father. I just don't think I'm the father.
Why?
I've got 3 grown children that are her age or a little bit older, and I just don't think I'm the father.
Really?
I raised my children to be respectable and always do the right thing, but I just don't think I'm the father. I don't think I'm the father. If I am, it's something wrong with me.
All right.
Take the lives.
Well, I do have the results here from the prepared by the DNA Diagnostics, and it reads as follows. Miss Yolanda versus Pastor Herbert. The court has determined that for your child, Pastor Herbert, you are
Not.
the father. You know, Miss Yolanda, I see you crying. How do you feel about this?
I just feel like I just knew that he was the father. And he just continues to lie. Your Honor, this is the most I've heard from him.
Mm-hmm.
All through our interactions. Because he keeps lying and telling lies and just holding secrets. And now your whole family is gonna find out.
You know what, Pastor Herbert, what are you prepared to tell your wife when you get home that you have a child outside of your marriage?
Well, my clothes might be on the lawn when I get home. I might not have a car.
How do you think this will affect your older kids that you already have with your wife currently?
I don't know. We have to all sit down and just talk about it and see what's going on, and just I don't know.
Are you prepared to take care of your child with Miss Yolanda?
Well, I can do something, I guess. I guess I can do something.
What is something?
I can do something.
Miss Yolanda, do you want Pastor Herbert to be a part of your child's life?
I do, Your Honor. I really do. He's really, really hurt me. You've really, really hurt me, Herbert. But I don't know how it's gonna work. I really don't know how it's gonna work. But his wife, his kids are my age. With my kid, I really don't know. It's just a lot. And I love him.
You love him.
I love him, Your Honor.
You are in love with Pastor Herbert.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I wish the best to the both of you, and court is adjourned.